So I found some digital products on Etsy that are selling really well and are fairly new. And so I wanted to make this video to share some non-saturated digital products that may inspire you to start creating or selling on Etsy, and maybe add these to your digital product shop if you feel they could give you a boost. And I'm going to go through and kind of show you my process of finding these products, because if anything too, you can take away from the way that I do research and try to understand different search terms that people are looking for on Etsy. And if you're new here, hey, I'm Mac. I post videos talking about e-commerce, passive income, different ways to make money online, and all things to do with Etsy. And I'd love for you to be a part of our community here on YouTube. And of course, with digital products, if you're not familiar, something to keep in mind is these are things that are made all online, and a customer is not receiving a physical product. They will be given a file through their Etsy purchase, meaning that anything that you make as a digital product is an instant download that your customer gets. So it's really not a lot of fuss with fulfillment or understanding profit versus revenue, because the majority of that product that you make and sell, you make it once, and all of that money is just, you know, passive income from that point. So they're really, really great. So the first digital product idea I want to talk to you about is going to relay into two different things that I found, so pretty valuable here. But there's a trend that's going on right now that is a magazine trend, okay? And basically it's different types of digital products that are applying these magazine covers where you would have the customer purchase it and they'll add their own pictures in to create a magazine cover. So this one here is, like it says, magazine template, fully editable. It is a custom birthday gift for a friend. And if I click analyze listing here, this is my Everbee Chrome extension. It's how I get data for all the listings that I do research on here on Etsy. It's a very valuable tool, and you'll see why in just a moment. If I scroll down, I can get all of the details over here on the right side. So it shows me that this has sold 92 times. It's a new listing under 2 months old. They're getting around 60 sales a month, which is like really good. And they've made $1,800 in 1 month from selling this. Again, they've made it one time, this product, and it's made them that amount of money. That's really great. If we scroll down here, what I'm really focused on for this product is all of these keyword tags here. So birthday gift, magazine cover, birthday magazine, you get the point. If I scroll over, Everbee gives me what's called a keyword score. So I can see what keywords are being searched for, how much competition there is, and then what the click-through or buy rate is for that specific term. So for this very top term here, which says editable magazine, which is what I'm telling you seems to be this really great trend to apply to digital products, are a 70 keyword score. And sure, there's some competition, but there are definitely people searching for it. So that's really good. Also, bestie birthday seems to be something that's really searched for. And then Canva template and friendship gift, all really high searches, but when combined with this magazine trend, seem to be doing really well. Now, here's another one that is a birthday magazine template with 50 pages, fully editable, which I guess it's trending on TikTok, and that's what's going on here. And then if we analyze this listing, this one's been up for about 6 months, and they've made $12,000 a month selling this. And also there seems to be another one that can apply for this too, which seems to be this Matchbox situation. And I think this is great because, again, it's like these collage style things that seem to be doing really well. So here's an example of a Matchbox gift. This one's actually for couples. Again, with the 2-month-old listing, $1,800 a month. They've sold 200 of them. And then if we scroll down, we get the same situation with the keywords, but actually really high keyword scores here. So this first one is Matchbook poster, custom Matchbook art, Matchbook template. And if we scroll over, look at how good these keywords are doing. There's not a lot of competition for this, guys. So this is something that could be either for the friend's birthday where you do a Matchbox situation, because clearly those both things are being searched for, or if you wanted to switch it to a couple's gift idea too. I'm not trying to merge these two products, but I definitely feel like they are similar in the sense of a printable couple's gift, printable friend gift with those same things that are trending. Next up, we're kind of switching channels a bit, but we're gonna be talking about toddler and kid printables. So I've noticed a heightened increase when I was doing my research on this as well. And in specific for a few different keyword terms, I'm very old school. I write everything down on a piece of paper. So don't mind my paper. It's embarrassing, but it just like works for my brain. I don't know. Let me know if you're the same as me. I've been doing this for years. Like I have so many notebooks just full of like ramble jamble on paper and people think I'm insane. Anyway, toddler and kid printables, and a few different keywords that I found for this in specific were toddler or kid workbook, pre-K coloring book, kindergarten workbook, toddler busy book. Definitely a few keyword terms that I was finding. Let me show you the research backing it. So up here, I searched for toddler workbook, and we're seeing a lot of popular now and best-selling badges. And, just scrolling through and kind of seeing which ones, you can really click on any of them. Let's do this one here, 5-star rating. So this has been up for a bit of time, but still 11 months, under a year. They're making $600 a month. Again, you make this product once and it's just bringing you that passive income. I don't want you to see these like 600 or like 200 or like lower numbers and think like, oh, that's it. Yeah, you made the product one time and you're making that a month. Like, that's really cool in my opinion, and obviously it's a chance to scale and create more, but definitely like a great passive income option. So if I scroll down again with the keywords here, counting, parent play, resource development, those are some great keywords with not a lot of competition. Toddler bundle pre-K. Here's a toddler busy book. This one's 3 months old. Again, scrolling down, toddler busy binder and toddler busy book seem to be things that people are searching for. That has a pretty high search volume, for a product like this. And I think that the best way to do this would be to create these workbooks or busy books. Again, obviously as printables, or the more that you can put in the bundle, probably the better. Like I noticed this one's been around for a really long time, so I don't want to call it trending, but you can see they do 800 monthly sales on it, and it's a huge workbook. It's got 500 plus pages, so definitely going to take you more time to make, but this person's making almost $5,000 a month selling this and has been consistently. I also just found this listing that has a high demand in the last 24 hours, only 2 months old. This is a preschool curriculum for homeschooling, different workbooks and printables or coloring pages. They're doing $1,700 a month and the listing's only 2 months old, which is really great. And again, that pre-K workbook curriculum worksheet. Obviously, depending on what you're going to create, you may have to use like AI or maybe have some knowledge. I see this being a great thing for people who have experience with younger kids, maybe understand that better. Definitely a really cool thing. Or you could also just make like coloring books, with some different things. You can utilize ChatGPT. We have so many resources. Like sometimes looking at these things, you might think like, I don't know how to make that. If there's a will, there's a way. You absolutely can. But from my research here, it's definitely being looked for, searched for, and doesn't have a ton of competition. So maybe be that person that takes the time to create it. Oh, and I do want to say about that one, something I wrote down with all the other keywords that I was noticing, like homeschooling, kindergarten workbook. I feel like they're missing here on like specific niche workbooks. Like I feel like it would be cool if you did like a girls toddler workbook that's like all pink or girly unicorns, like things like that. I feel like that would sell. Or other themes like blue with all like blue things, or dinosaurs, dinosaur workbook, rainbow workbook, woodland creature workbook. I definitely see a gap in that. Alphabet workbook. You could create a whole shop. That's how you can really get ahead on Etsy, is if you try to just like micro niche into these gaps and these things that people are selling in and having success in, but then again, putting your spin and adding something new and valuable to the market. We are getting into the holiday season. Also we have, like wedding season's kind of coming into an end, but obviously people get married all year round. People have parties all year round, events, and something that people are buying are place card templates. And so something like this may seem silly, but it sells. So this is a 6-month-old listing that is a literal card with people's names that someone would type in. And just to show you here, it is doing $200 in revenue a month, and they're selling. And then if you go down here to the word dinner plate card, not a lot of competition and people searching for it. Seating card as well. I think this would be great as like a more beginner friendly item to make, just because you could really take note from a listing like this. They have all the information there. Obviously we are not copying this person. You could do it again, like I was saying with the micro niching before, a pink theme, a X, Y, and Z wedding theme, or Thanksgiving printable. And even the search printable place card template has a lot of best sellers here. Like this one, 19 monthly sales, 23 monthly sales, not as high as some of the other stuff that we are seeing, but still like this could take you just a few minutes to get the dimensions right. This one's making $500 a month, again, for the same search terms on there, welcome dinner, so many different things here. So definitely do some research, especially if you're somebody that looks at this and you're like, okay, I could make something like that. But like I said, see here, this one, whimsical garden, that's what I would do. all the years I've been selling, I would not just make one of these basic ones. I would do it like this person's doing it, whimsical guarding wedding name card template. Now, next I want to talk about something that I got excited to see because this is a niche that I sell to a lot, which is the mental health niche. And in specific for the mental health niche though, I was noticing anxiety relief printables and anxiety humor wall art. So these were two things that I was kind of picking up on in my research. And yeah, so let me show you these printables. So I thought this was really cool. So anxiety coping skills cheat sheet and anxiety relief cheat sheet. So in 20 plus carts, it's not that old of a listing, but it's doing around $165 a month. And if you scroll down here, therapy cheat sheet, look how good this keyword score is. There is not a lot of competition and around 400 people are searching for that monthly. So like people are looking for therapy cheat sheets, you know, because they don't maybe want to go to therapy. They want to do a cheat sheet, or I'm not even sure what that's exactly for. So forgive me if that's not what it is. Grounding exercises as well. That seems to be a search term, but this is making money, okay? It's selling, so that's what's important. Also this one, anxiety coping worksheet and grounding techniques. They're doing $200 a month, only 3 months old. Here's one that is a 3-page editable listing, quick guide for overthinking. That's making around $80 a month. Selling. And I think that's really cool. You could even make like a longer version or even make it in more of like a workbook style for overthinking instead of a quick guide, and then sell it for more money, maybe like a 10 to 15 page of your own version, of course. But I think that that's something that is really, you know, people are looking for it. And yeah, and while we're on the topic of the mental health stuff, for the art, I was noticing this is a beautiful listing. Mental health posters for mental health. So this is doing $1,200 a month in sales. It's only 4 months old, and they're giving 15 different printable wall art things that you could sell. This taps into a great niche, like I said, for mental health, because you're not only selling to people that want to like better themselves, but you can also be selling to people that are in the industry of mental health. So professionals, mental health professionals, like therapists, like school counselors, they buy this stuff for their office and their decor. And I think that this would be a really cool thing to create for even physical products like journals or pillows, you know, things that are like more decor wise, because I find that sells really well in this niche. But as you can see here, mental health wall art, 70 key score mental health poster. So people are searching for it. I think you could get niche with it. And what I was noticing when I wrote down is that a term that seemed to be doing well, I found on this cute little everything is figure outable, which is so cute. I honestly want this poster. I did like this one because it's maybe not as much mental health, but falls into like the motivational category. This one here had a high demand, $18. It is a print. I don't know if it's digital, but they're making around $2,000 a month. So just something that's like cute, motivational, or funny for anxiety, definitely doing well in the wall art category. So that was a lot of different trending products, but definitely things that I feel are less saturated than some of like the other, you know, products that people will tell you to make. Like a planner is pretty overdone unless it's more niche. Same with like other products that I feel like are really popular with newer people on, you know, Etsy digital products. If you're going to do wall art or you're going to do something, like I said, that's more saturated, figure out what's trending now and how you can kind of apply that to, you know, a product that's being looked for. This like toddler kid printable could be a toddler school planner or something like that, where it's like people are looking for it. But you'll have to let me know if you found this video helpful. I did a lot of research and I do this all the time. So if you want to see more videos like that, please let me know, because I would love to make them. I know it's a lot to do research, but I actually enjoy it. And if you want to check out Everbee, which is the Chrome extension that I used in this video today, you can try it out for free. And there's a special link with a discount for you in the description below. So check that out if you'd like to. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already and you want to be a part of our community here on YouTube. And I hope to see you in the next video.